And so we solved another one of the king's problems.
We've been here for a while now.
Time always does pass strangely in dreams.
Really?
You can have a dream that seems like it lasts for months and a single 10-minute nap after all, right?
I don't know. I don't usually remember my dreams.
Oh, do ghosts dream at all?
I can't speak for other ghosts, but I sleep and I dream.
Is that so? Oh, it's the migrant again.
Hello again. Is this the right way to the tea party?
Mr. Migrant! Also, probably Ryota's father. With a hat.
I heard there's a tea party in the garden just outside town. And there's supposed to be fine black tea and cake.
Whoa. Oh, pardon me. I'm fighting a sinus infection, guys, so if there's a few more sneezes than usual, I do apologize. I've taken Sinutab, so hopefully I can get through this, but... well, that's not a good indication of things to come, let's just say that. Hopefully I can get through this.
To tell the truth, I prefer rice cookies and coffee, but any food sounds good right now.
Unfortunately, the tea party is cancelled.
What?
The garden got targeted by a terrorist attack. I think it was for celebrities anyway, so I guess as ratty as you would probably have gotten thrown out.
Aww. Is that so? This city is a cold, heartless place.
Cheer up, mister. Common people like us are indomitable. The cruel upper classes can tread on us and grind us into the dirt, but we'll always spring back up like weeds.
It's not much, but here.
Oh?
Nageki hands the migrant 3 sugar cubes.
I picked them up in the Milky Way. They were mixed in with the stars.
I've heard that diamonds and sugar cubes float through the Milky Way along with the stars. These must be some of those.
I wouldn't give that to anybody. Like, I got Milky Way sugar cubes.
Are you sure?
Yes. They're not much, but maybe they'll be enough for now.
Thank you. Now I can continue my journey. I'll repay you someday, somehow.
The self-styled migrant jauntily flitters away.
He's always just a little bit off.
I bet whenever he goes to the store, the thing he's looking for is sold out. I hadn't realized there were sugar cubes floating in the Milky Way, though, most importantly. If I'd known, I would have looked for them while we were on the train. Where to next?
We've completed our goal again. That's the King's cue! His Royal Highness the King!
He's here!
The bird who was blowing up the garden fell down a hole and disappeared.
Though there are a lot of holes in the garden now. Is that anger? Intense sadness? I don't know what that emotion is.
The king is relieved. People who disturb the peace are scary.
Huh? What just happened to the king's head? He had a growth and it got dark and things. Can I imagine that?
It is time for the king's reward. Please accept the king's jewel.
Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty! And blue! What's it called?
Lapis lazuli.
He really does know everything.
The king said, please listen to the king's next request.
Fire away, Highness!
Don't you think you should word yourself more carefully, Miss Shawn? Since you're getting to play the heroine for once.
Should I?
The king is very troubled. It looks like it might rain, so the king is in a terrible position.
Rain?
Have you considered an umbrella, sir? It has never rained here since this kingdom was created. But there are dark clouds gathering at the summit of Mount Pudding.
Mount Pudding? Oko-san. I know who we'll meet there already.
Mount Pudding is a tall, tall mountain. The clouds at its peak might slip off and slide down and come to the king's palace.
And will it be a problem if the palace gets wet?
It looks sturdy enough. It would probably be just fine in a storm, never mind a little rain. The king is troubled. If the king's palace gets wet...
Whatever that is.
the king will cry.
He had another head again just now, didn't he? But he looks normal now, I think. It must have been my imagination. It happened twice, girl.
Why would you start crying just because it's raining?
The heroine in a J-pop song or a shoujo manga might do something like that. Maybe the king is a delicate maiden at heart. Don't worry, Your Highness. I will protect. Excuse me. I will protect your fragile heart from the cruel weather. To Mount Pudding! After a long and perilous journey over valley and mountain, hill and dale, through dungeons deep and caverns old, Nageki and I arrive at Mount Pudding. Aw, I'd like to hear about that journey. Wow. Is that an apple slice?
It is even more pudding than its name had led me to imagine.
Looking at it, well, I really can't think of any name other than Mount Pudding. Coo!
Calm down, son. Going berserk now won't fix anything.
Alright, Oko-san, I get your outfit. But, Ryota, why are you a nun? With a bloody cross? Okay. Oko-san! I knew we'd see him here. I thought Oko-san would be here, but I hadn't quite expected you, Ryota.
Oh, hello, Kawaii. So you're here too. And... Nageki? So it would seem. I see. I guess you two are together even in this dream, then.
Oh, Ryota. Breaking my heart. We arrived on the same train. We're a dynamic duo on a quest for the king. What about you?
I... guess I'm a votaress of pudding.
And the role comes with a new costume. This time he gets to be a nun. Yay. So that means Oko-san is... Coo! Oko-san is the beloved guardian deity of Mount Pudding. Incidentally, what does he need those things on his back for? Oh, I guess that's true. He already has wings.
Aren't gods supposed to be calm and composed?
Coo! Coo! It is not the time for being calm. The rain is coming.
Weather usually changes quickly in the mountains, so if we wait, it should be clear again eventually.
Coo! Waiting is not an option. Oko-san's pudding will be rendered gooey. Sounds like the rain would be a problem for you too, Oko-san.
The king said rain has never fallen here, so there must be something behind it. It might not go away even if we wait.
Coo! Rain is bad. Oko-san shall blow the clouds away.
You're never going to get rid of rain clouds by flapping at them, son. And if the clouds get blown down the mountain, the king will be sad. We need to think of another way.
The clouds are coming from the summit. Let's climb the mountain and see what's up there, Nageki.
Alright.
Well, it's already raining up here. Ah, that was more of a climb than I had expected. I never realized pudding was this hard to climb up.
I suppose it is very slippery.
Are you doing okay, Nageki? You didn't get tired?
Not at all. I flew.
Yeah, I'm like, Nageki could just fly up there. This is the true separator of birds and men. Well, we're at the top.
And there's something suspicious right over there.
It's like in the Inugami clan. Nageki, what do we do? This isn't a fairy tale, it's a murder mystery. It's Tsukikyo.
The corpse upside down in the water was a diversion by the real culprit. People get it mixed up all the time, but Unagami Tsukikyo wasn't the man in the white mask or the corpse in the water.
So this is what the spoiler warning was for. At least I don't have any idea, and I'll probably forget if I do read it, so. But, even with a warning, it's bad form to go telling people the answers to puzzles and mysteries, Nageki. Don't do that. Anyway, if you stay stuck in the caramel for too long, he'll suffocate. Let's help him. Right. You take one leg, I'll take the other. We haven't seen Hattori yet. I wonder if this is him.
Oh, I can breathe again at last. Thank you.
Wow, he's covered in caramel. He's like a walking ant trap. We've been bumping into people who were at the observation so far, so... You're Mr. Nanaki. Yeah, right? What? Has he reverted back to Hattori in this world?
No, that's not right. I'm Nemo. Nemo?
So your name is... Nemo?
Yes, that's right. I'm Nemo and I've lost something. I've lost something and I can't find it. So I think I might cry.
Cue the rain. Hey, Nageki. Don't you think the rain's getting a little heavier?
Definitely. And more clouds are gathering. Aw, where should I look? I think I dropped it in the swamp. I look and I look and I don't find it. And now I feel sad. The sky sheds tears for you, Mr. Nemo.
How poetic.
Well, think about where we are. There's no need to think realistically.
So to get rid of the clouds, maybe we need to solve Nemo's problem. I'm still convinced it's Nanaki and he's somehow taken on this other name? Maybe Hattori wasn't even his real name before that either. Oh no. What are you looking for, Mr. Nemo? We'll help you find it.
You will? Really? That's so nice of you. I've lost my name.
Ah, there we go. Okay, good. Your name?
Hence Nemo.
How do you lose your own name?
I just told you, Miss Chan. Logical thought will get us nowhere.
What does your name look like?
I wonder what it does look like.
I'll ask the questions here, bub.
I don't know. I can't see anything. Because your eyes are full of caramel? No, that's not it. Because I don't have eyes.
What? What?
I ate them, you see.
What?
If a bird eats its own beak, it will die. But if it eats its eyes, it will be fine.
How would you manage to eat your own beak, though? Nageki? Every time Tsukikyo here opens his mouth, he does terrible, terrible things to our fairy tale atmosphere. Everything he says is way too surreal.
Not really. The macabre is a long-standing tradition in fairy tales, after all.
That's true.
Anyway, I think I heard my name falling into the mud here.
But we can't see anything through this caramel sauce. Do I just so happen to be carrying any convenient tools perfectly suited to the job? Nageki, I have a pond fishing set with me.
You keep one of those on your person?
Doesn't your tummy ever get the rumblies that only raw pond smelt can cure?
No.
No one ever understands me. Ah. Anyway, maybe we can catch Mr. Nemo's name with this. And now we wait. I've got something! I've got something!
That's impressive, Miss Chan. What is it?
Hang on, I'll have it up in a second. Ha! Look, an early Alice.
Strawberry in the pudding?
Mr. Nemo, your name is Early Alice.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that's not it. Oh well.
I guess there's nothing for it. Catch, release, and try again. A bite! This is a big one.
It's certainly pulling quite hard. Here, let me help you.
Please do. Gah! We got it!
This is...
Everbearing Alexandria. Mr. Nemo, Mr. Nemo. Your name is Everbearing Alexandria.
No. I'm not a strawberry.
Beggars can't be choosers, Mr. Nemo. Jeez, how stubborn can you get? Nageki and I continue fishing for a while, but we only ever catch strawberries. Just what is Mr. Nemo's name?
I guess we're not finding it.
Don't start feeling down, Mr. Nemo. You'll make the rain worse.
We might not find it at this rate. Maybe we should give you a new one.
A new name for Mr. Nemo? Would that solve the problem?
I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'm empty from the eyelids back.
What? That's all we needed to do? A new name, a new name. How about Late Lucy? Early Rosie?
I told you, I'm not a strawberry.
Oh no, I got stuck in strawberry mode by accident. I can't think of anything. What about you, Nageki?
You're leaving something that important to me?
It was your idea, right? You could probably come with a better one than I could anyway. Aw, Nageki. Nageki!
What about Hitori?
Hitori? That's an odd name.
I can't remember well, but I think a long time ago when I was alive, someone very important to me was named Hitori. Are you sure you want to give me a name that precious to you? I don't mind. I can't remember anyway. You might as well have it. Hitori. 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 I am Hitori. Yes, that's right. Thank you. I can't see you, but I can tell that you are the two most wonderful birds I've ever met. I won't ever forget this.
I'm not a bird. Let him believe.
I wonder how I can thank you. Do I have anything? Oh, here, let me give you this. Please, take it.
Oh, another gem. What are these gems for? Oh, another pretty stone.
It's a topaz. I feel very sunny and warm now. I always have to take a nap in the forest when I feel like this.
The thoroughly caramel Hitori, nay Nemo, happily leaves the mountain.
The rain has stopped. The king and the guardian deity won't have to worry about it now.
The king is probably shaking and crying in his castle right about now. Let's go give him the good news. Your Highness! Your Highness! We're back!
We're not exactly going into a friend's house, Miss Chan. Shouldn't you be a little more decorous?
Should I? I'm already thinking of the king as a friend, though.
You must have an awful lot of friends.
His Royal Highness the King! The king was very scared of the rain. The king cried.
I knew it. Don't worry, Your Majesty. The rain's all gone now, so it's okay.
Is it truly so?
Take a look outside, sir.
The king is relieved. The king was afraid the fire would go out.
The fire? That must be the light we saw earlier.
Thanks to you two, the king's land is now peaceful once more. The king has no more troubles. The king said, will you hear the king's final request?
Even though you're out of troubles?
The king really wants that planisphere. Mine? No. I was told not to give it away no matter what.
Oh boy. Maybe the gems are for that somehow. Puppy eyes won't help, your majesty. No means no.
The king was very sad. Could you give the king just one star from the planisphere's face? One of the stars.
The stars are represented by gemstone shards. We could probably pull one out. What do you want to do, Nageki?
Even a single star is still a part of the planisphere. What do you think, Miss Chan?
I suppose that's true. But the king has been giving us gems this entire time, so just one would be fine, right?
That's reasonable enough. The king asked, will you give the king a star from the planisphere? Alright, I will. Pick one.
Ah! I don't like when the king's face changes. It makes me nervous.
The king said the king would like this one here. The king was very grateful. Thank you, guest from away. You're welcome.
I guess we're really done with the king's request now, Nageki.
Yes. The night is almost over, Miss Chan. Let's go outside.
Oh, I thought something terrible was going to happen. Although never say never. The abyss of the night sky is a little brighter when we get outside. The sky is so beautiful just before dawn. And I love the air at this time of day.
Do you always get up before dawn, Miss Chan?
A hunter has to be awake and ready before the first light touches the ground.
I see. That must be tiring. Dawn. When morning comes, this dream too shall pass.
Nageki! I'm really happy we got to have this adventure together, even if it was just for one night. I'll always remember this dream.
Really?
Cross my heart and dare to die.
I'm glad I got to walk with you too. Thank you.
In the real world, Nageki can never leave the school. But one day I want to take him out like this again. There's so much of the earth that I wish he could see. It's the start of a new day, Nageki. And I'll see you in the library soon.
Yes. It's dawn. Goodbye, Miss Chan.
I don't trust anything. I don't trust. Huh? Aha. Now, like, credit music is great and all, but I don't trust it this time. Wait a minute. Where's the sun? What about our dramatic build-up?
That's odd. Dawn is supposed to come after pre-dawn, isn't it?
Whatever are you travelers talking about? Everyone knows midnight comes after pre-dawn. And after that dusk, then midnight again, then pre-dawn, then midnight. Time swings back and forth like a pendulum after all. Doesn't travel in a circle, eh? The sun will not rise. The stream will never end. It's dark. Okay. Thank you for lighting up. Happy Kingdoms! Oh. It ended on a cliffhanger. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. We probably shouldn't have given the king a star from our planisphere. That was probably a big no-no. Okay, well, that's that for... What was it called again? The Day the Night Slept. So that was a good ending. There is a bad ending, however, so I'm gonna go and check that out. Probably will only be like a couple minutes, but if you'd like to check it out with me, I hope I'll see you over there for that, guys. thanks again for watching, and until next time, I will see you later.